Stop stressing already. Quit searching all the confusing motorcycle forums and the threads and listening to people. You have no idea who they are. I am here to dispel the myths and the rumors when it comes to Bluetooth capable headsets in relation to using them with the Boombox infotainment system that comes on 2014 and newer Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Stop trying to hack it. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Erlacher here at lawabidingbiker.com. Thanks for checking back in. So, there are, like I say, a lot of myths, a lot of rumors, a lot of confusing information. Again, the forums and the threads, you don't even know who's talking to you. So, I don't read through them often, but I get sent stuff a lot. We got a lot of emails, a lot of requests for this. We've completely done our research. In fact, I'll share an email later that we sent to a company. We've been, me and Rick Kane, some of you guys know him as BD Kane here at Law Abiding Biker Media. We took this project on. We've done months of research, and we want to give the scoop to you and let you know what can and can't be done when it comes to Bluetooth headsets and the Harley-Davidson Boombox system. So let me say real quick, we always get people who are a little bit uneducated and they'll get in the threads. We encourage you to comment in the video below. We love the comments. We love mingling with the law-abiding bikers out there, the motorcycle majority. But once in a while, well, I've done videos in the past about headsets and mentioned them in regards to the Harley-Davidson Boombox system. As the date of this video, I'm telling you, there is no Bluetooth specific headset that will pair directly with your Boombox system. There is no Bluetooth headset that will pair directly with your Harley-Davidson Boombox system. And I'll tell you, I don't think that's going to change. Here's why. And I'll get in deeper and what I mean by that. See, the Harley-Davidson Boombox was created by Harman Kardon with Harley-Davidson motorcycles, of course. And that the Boombox was not designed with what's called a headset, a Bluetooth headset profile. It's not in there. So because it's not in there, it simply cannot pair directly I said, with a Bluetooth capable headset, a mic, speakers, the typical what you think of wireless communication headset. The profile isn't there. Honestly, my opinion is I don't think it's ever going to be there in this version of the Boombox system unless years down the road they come out with a new one. Honestly, I'm not sure if Harman Kardon can even put the headset profile into this Boombox depending on how it was made and stuff like that. So you say, well, it pairs with my smartphone and my MP3 player just fine. Well, that's dandy. That's a different profile. The Boombox was designed to have a hands-free profile, which is what your smartphones are, which is what your MP3 players and things like that. That's a hands-free profile. The Boombox was designed, when it was manufactured, it was designed that way. So you can sync your music and your contacts and all that kind of stuff with the Boombox system. Again, the headset profile, it just wasn't designed that way. Of course, if that ever changes in the future, and I would be very surprised, I will put links below this video, so make sure you check. I will put a link directly to, like I say, if the profile ever changes for whatever reason, I'll link to those headsets if they become available. But again, don't expect it, and I certainly don't expect it. So the confusion comes in, and sometimes we get emails or comments, and people say, there is a Bluetooth. I got a Bluetooth headset. I have one that works. Okay, it's a hack. It's a hack at best. There are some workarounds. They're very confusing for most. I understand them. We've done our research. I completely understand them. I do want to give a shout out to Dar Cheng, who is a patron. He's a patron member of Law Abiding Biker. He's involved in our private Facebook group because he is a patron and he supports us. If you want to get hooked up with Patreon and become a patron of Law Abiding Biker and get in that private Facebook group, better than any forum out there, guys, because it's managed and it's private and you know who's actually giving you advice. It's our private Facebook group. But head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. You can pledge a certain amount per piece of content we put out. No risk. You can put a cap on it. It's a super great community. We throw you a t-shirt and some other stuff, stickers and things like that. So Dar Chang is one of the community members in that private Facebook group, and he did a lot of research on his own because he was testing stuff, and he was nice enough to share some of it with us. So I'm going to relate some of that information. A lot of it he did, and a lot of it we did, and intermingled that way. So it's a bunch of information from a bunch of different sources. So everybody that says they have a Bluetooth headset that works with the boombox system, be very careful. It's true, but it's not completely true. It's a hack. And so what I mean by a hack, guys, is what they're doing is, because there's no headset profile in the boombox, like I told you, in the boombox infotainment system, they're basically taking a Bluetooth transmitter. Okay, so here's a couple things you can think about doing if you want to try to hack this system together, all in the name of not having one wire from a headset to your bike, which at the end of this video, I'll get into that a little bit. That's not a huge concern for me. Really, everything I'm going to tell you, that's what guys are trying to do. They're trying to get one simple wire that plugs in. I'm okay with that. There's a lot of guys doing it. Cool. More power to you. It comes with a lot of headaches. And so let me explain. So basically what they're doing is you can get them on Amazon. In a minute, I'll talk specifically about the Sena headset. That's S-E-N-A. And I will have links to all this stuff in the description below this video. Affiliate links in case you guys want direct links, you want to purchase it. I will have it in the description because I know there might be some of you that want to do that. So what they're doing is, let's just take a Street Glide, for example, my Street Glide. It doesn't come with the 7-pin communications port. So you're like your Ultra Limited, your full touring, they come on top of your gas tank, most of them, and also back by your passenger. They come with that 7-pin communications port, and you can take your headset wire, you plug it into that 7-pin, and thus you can hear and you can give direct commands to the boombox system. You can talk to your passenger. The boombox system was designed to be a wired system. It just was. That's the way they designed it. That's why it works great with a wired headset. So what guys will do on my bike, for instance, they'll go get on Amazon. Again, I'll have the links for you guys. They'll get a wireless transmitter. All right. The first thing you're going to need, and it depends. If you have a Street Glide or an Ultra, you're going to need all three of these things to make it work. You're going to need a 7-pin to 3.5 millimeter conversion. And so basically it's a 7-pin connector, standard Harley, and then you've got a 3.5 millimeter jack, and that's the little, that size that goes kind of into your phone. That's a 3.5 millimeter. So what they're doing in this case on a Street Glide is, in the back of your boombox, there's a 7-pin connector, and you can take that conversion and you can screw it into the back of the, take off your fairing, screw it in there and secure it. And then through your jukebox compartment where you store your phone and all that, you can have it come out. You can really have it come out wherever you want, but what you're looking for is that 3.5 millimeter jack. From there, you need to purchase a Bluetooth transmitter because we need to take that signal coming out of the stereo and send a signal out so that we can pair it with a Bluetooth device. Then they're plugging the 3.5 millimeter into the Bluetooth transmitter. Then you got to find somewhere for the transmitter. Velcro it somewhere, put it behind your fairing, depending on interference, in your jukebox compartment where you can store your cell phone and all that. Then you can take a Bluetooth capable headset. It doesn't even have to be Sena, it can be anything. And you can pair that Bluetooth headset with that Bluetooth transmitter. And thus you can hear your stereo and GPS turn-by-turn directions. So that's kind of one hack. It's a hack. If you're running an Ultra, the only difference is it's got the 7-pin port already up on your gas tank or your passenger, so you don't have to get in and go directly into the back of the boombox. You can just take that conversion and do it right at the gas tank or wherever your 7-pin communication port is. And that's what I mean. That is not a Bluetooth capable headset that will pair directly with the Harley-Davidson boombox infotainment system. That is a hack. It's basically, trying to get that signal out of the boombox and send it to a headset. You're not going to be able to do voice commands. So all you're doing is you're getting rid of that one wire. Again, there are wired headsets. You're getting rid of that one wire, and you will not be able to redirect your voice back to the boombox to give it, because the boombox is capable of voice recognition, basically voice commands. Go here, take me to this address, skip to the next song. All those things you can do on an iPhone or, you know, an Android, you can give voice commands. That's what the boombox has built in. And so you're not going to be able to do that to give it voice commands. All you're going to be able to do is hear wirelessly what's coming from the boombox into your headset. So let me talk about the Sena headset real quick. You'll see a lot of information on that, guys. So what we're talking about is, let's talk about price. And this is all going to cost you $300 to $400, guys, to eliminate one simple wire. Again, if you're doing that, I'm cool with it. It's awesome. And you're, for that $300 or $400, you still can't give voice commands back to the boombox. So, you know, it's up to you. Let's talk about the Sena. I guess the first thing you're going to need, it's about $23. And like I say, it's that 7-pin conversion to 3.5 millimeter. It's a cable. You're going to need that. It's about $23. Links below the video. Also, you're going to, if you want to do the Sena route, a lot of guys are talking about that. You can use like the Sena. The first thing you're going to need is the Sena. I believe it's SM10. It's an SM10, and that is a Bluetooth transmitter. Watch out on the Bluetooth transmitter you're getting. Some only transmit in mono, so you're going to hear back in your headset only mono, and that used to happen with the Sena. Now, there are other Bluetooth connectors, obviously, that transmit stereo. The Sena SM10 for about $134 is it is capable of transmitting a stereo signal. So at least you're getting it back in stereo. Again, $23 for the conversion, 7-pin to 3.5. $134 for the SM10 Bluetooth stereo transmitter from Sena, and then for $156, you're going to need the SMH10 is the actual headset, and that's $156. So that's the Bluetooth headset with the boom. That goes to the Bluetooth transmitter altogether. That's about $313 if my math serves me correct. So, you know, prices fluctuate. So that's why I say between $300 to $400, even with the Sena setup, guys, not wired and just Bluetooth transmitter to headset, you can't give voice commands back. And there's people that may believe that. It's not true. You can't give voice commands. In fact, we've been in contact directly with Sena, and they're pretty hesitant on how much they sell their system to work with the boombox. Although it's a hack, it does still work with the boombox if you do those things. But I'll read you an email. And Rick Kane here at Law Abiding Biker Media actually emailed them direct. I'll read you his email first, and then I'll give you the response. Here's Rick's email. Do you offer any products that allow Bluetooth usage on 14 and newer Harley-Davidson boombox systems? If so, what items do you have? And are there any limitations on the functionality, such as mono, loss of voice recognition and commands? I'm looking forward to your response. Thanks, Rick. And of course, it took about 3 days, and Sena responded back to us, and here's their response. A Sena headset will probably not pair directly to the boom radio on the Harley-Davidson since it lacks the HSP headset profile. While you have noticed that a Bluetooth smartphone HFP hands-free profile does work. If you'd like to incorporate a Sena headset into the Harley boombox system, check out our SM10 along with a 3.5 stereo jack to 7-pin cable. However, if you do not have the 7-pin port on the bike, this will not work. I'd contact Harley as well for options and their future plans, as they may have, and they may also have a wired headset that will just solve your needs. Thanks, and have a wonderful day, Sena Technologies. So there you have it, straight from Sena, steering away a little bit, saying it is capable to hack it, quit hacking it, and do the workaround with their Bluetooth transmitter and all that. But even they, in their own email, steered us towards Harley-Davidson wired headset and what solutions they have. And we've got some solutions at the end of this video. We've got something exciting in the works for you guys. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, guys. It just is what it is. That's factual information. Stop stressing, stop searching all over and listening to people that you don't even know who they are, and threads and motorcycle forums and all that. Just, we did the research for you. It is what it is. Again, I'm not too concerned about that cable. It's just one cable. And also, we'd really appreciate you guys commenting below. And so hopefully that explained a little bit. Put your comments. If you guys want to do the hack, quit hacking it. And you want to you're really against that one wire, well then more power to you. Have fun with it. There's a lot of different Bluetooth transmitters. They're pretty inexpensive. And if that's something you want to try, put comments below on what you're using and the things you like. And we'd love to see that, and we'll add it. And may I let you in on a little secret? After you've hacked your system, and I'm just calling it that, hack, after you've done this workaround, you're gonna have issues, some issues. And if you're very technological, it won't be that big a deal. But if you have problems with Bluetooth stuff, here's the problem. So you have your iPhone or whatever, your smartphone, and you've got it paired with the Bluetooth in the boombox system. Well, now you've got another headset, and it needs to pair with the transmitter. So you've got your phone over here, you've got your boombox here, and then over here, you've got this Bluetooth headset. And so you have to decide. It's going to fight over Bluetooth priorities. Again, depending on what headset and what phone and stuff you have. But you're going to have to decide. So do you want to send your phone signal to your boombox, and then your boombox and the aftermarket Bluetooth transmitter can then send the music, just so you can listen for music from your phone to your boombox back to your headset? You got to decide that. Same with phone calls. A lot of guys are pairing it. And so when they get a phone call, it comes up on their iPhone. Do you want to answer it with boombox? Do you want to pair with the Sena or whatever it is? They've got to hit that real quick, Sena, so that way the phone call's not going through the boombox. Otherwise, you're going to hear it through your boombox speakers, and you're going to have a problem there, and you're not going to hear the mic. So they've got to instantly, when they get a phone call, pair it directly from the phone to the headset and skip the boombox. You've got all this stuff going around, and how you're going to handle that and prioritize. And you can get good at it if you use it a lot and figure out what works for you. Again, different phones and Androids, get the malware and viruses, and whether they work all the time with that, it can be very hack confusing with stuff going everywhere. So if you're going to do that, just understand you're going to have to figure out a system that works for you. So I'm very excited, guys. Harley-Davidson does have a wired headset. Again, if you want full functionality and you don't want to have problems, I'm telling you, just go wired. It's one wire. You unplug it really quick and you get off your bike. If you have a Street Glide like mine and you don't have the 7-pin, you can add, I think it's $70 from Harley-Davidson. You can add it. It plugs into the back of the boombox, and then you can bring it out and put it on your dash. And that way you have a direct plug-in for a headset. I'm going to do a video on that in the future. It'll be a free YouTube video, so look forward to that. We don't like the Harley-Davidson one. Rick Kane here at Law Abiding Biker Media has tested the Harley one for quite a while. It's not that great a quality. It's way overpriced if you get it at a Harley dealership, of course. And we just didn't it didn't work all the time. We didn't like it. It's not that great. So we have done a lot of research and development. It's been in the works for some time. I'm very excited at the time of this video right now in production. We have our very own Law Abiding Biker Media headset. It's called the Biker Boom, guys. And look, if you're watching this video in the future, look in the description below. It'll be the first link. It'll be called the Biker Boom headset. Specifically designed, it's got our logo on it and everything, guys. It's specifically designed. It's a wired solution to work with the boombox system. It's way better quality than the Harley one. And of course, we're not going to steal from you like the Harley dealerships do. We are going to keep it very reasonably priced. We want to get it in everybody's hands. We tested this thing thoroughly, and it's just awesome, guys. That's all I have to say about it. It will be in the Law Abiding Biker store, lawabidingbiker.com/store when it's available. We'd love to get it out to you guys. Again, Rick Kane's going to be handling all that, guys, and he put a lot of work into this, as did I. But it's totally functional. It's very, very sturdy. You can do the voice commands back. You can ride at any speed. Again, the thing, we tested quite a few and then tweaked a lot of stuff, and we're sold on this one. And so it is in production as we speak. So look forward to that, guys. You will not be disappointed with that Biker Boom headset. And of course, when that is actually launched, that product, we're going to do a very thorough video on it, and we'll show you how to use it with the boombox and all that. It'll be right on our store with the video, with the instructions. You'll know everything about it. So you'll want to definitely make sure you get subscribed right here, right now. So we have a ton of videos coming at you guys. Always have videos in the works, and you'll want to be notified when we come out with that new video. Also, don't forget to get signed up for the free email club, lawabidingbiker.com/email club. We will also shoot you an email when we come out with new free videos, and of course, when we launch products, and that, of course, you'll get an email on the Biker Boom headset. Don't forget, guys, check out the weekly podcast. It's free. It's the Law Abiding Biker Podcast. It is heard worldwide. All right, guys, thanks for checking in. Peace out. You better be getting some riding in.